beautiful Bellas. It's your girl Mary Kay coming to you with an update video as I promised you I would. It is now 3 weeks that I have been rocking this beautiful hair, and you guys, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, okay? The proof is in the pudding. This is the hair that I used in my last video, the Curl Braid by Beshe, something like that. But I have that. I'll definitely have that information in the description box. And if you did not see that initial install video, make sure you check that out. That'll be in the description box as well. But it was the video that I did before this one. And I got a lot of questions about this hair. A lot. Okay. So I definitely had to give you guys an update to, you know, let you guys see for yourself how it's holding up. And as you can see, I mean, the hair is dope. It's as dope as I thought it was. Now, I do want to mention that a couple people that saw the video said that they, you know, they didn't have as good of experience with this hair. A couple people said that it tangled really quickly on them, and I definitely said, well, let me keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side because this is my first time using this hair. So that's what I did, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I rarely ever bonnet my hair at night, okay? And it's just because I like the look when it gets older. So to me, as it ages, it looks better. So I'm not so concerned with, you know, pineappling the hair at night and bonneting it. But what I will say is this: if you tend to experience hair that tangles quicker than you think it should, definitely you want to bonnet the hair every night with a silk bonnet or a scarf, or whatever you want to do. That is definitely going to decrease the chances of that happening, or it'll push it back. You know what I mean? So it won't happen in the first week, or the first 2 weeks or whatnot. So you definitely want to do that. Personally, I like when it ages, so I really don't bonnet my hair. I'm just not really concerned with it like that. You guys know I always start off my crochet installs with the Shea Puree. I always go down the strands with the Shea Puree, and that's my product at marykaybella.com. Other than that, I haven't used anything in this hair since the initial install. I haven't even applied any more shea to it since the initial install 3 weeks ago. And this is how it's holding up, you guys. No joke. In full effect. You see it for yourself, and I'm loving this hair. I am absolutely loving this hair. Man, I love it. I actually have to take it out here in a couple days because I am next weekend. I've been blessed to be a part of a theater production here in North Carolina, and I have to change my hair for that particular character, so I have to take it out. So I'm just like, So I had to do it. I was going to wait till the 4th week so you can get a full month, but I figured 3 weeks will be, pretty cool too, so you can kind of see how it's aging. Now, what I also want to tell you is this: if you are experiencing tangling or anything with this hair or any hair, there are certain things that you can do to kind of combat that tangling. You want to, like I said, bonnet at night, especially if you sleep really wild. You want to make sure you have that silk bonnet on. And the reason why is because it won't strip like the moisture out of the hair, especially if you use the Shea Puree. If you use something like cotton, that'll soak up all that moisture and it will dry quicker. And if it dries quicker, it's going to tangle quicker. So that's the science behind that. Just say if you start to see frizzies, when you first start to see them, you want to just take a pair of shears, like just a pair of your play shears. You don't have to bring out the steel for this. And just kind of go down the strand. Just take one of your curls. And I'm just going to show you guys. Here we go. Here's a curl. Just take one of your curls and just go down the strand. Don't cut straight across. Just kind of find where it's frizzy. And I don't really have frizz on this one, and just kind of etch down it, okay? You just want to etch. You don't want to do a blunt cut. And it'll kind of, I actually took actual curls off because I didn't have any frizz, but frizz is like a barrel of blueberries, and there is a bad blueberry in that barrel. Well, eventually that bad blueberry is touching another blueberry, so that blueberry is now bad, and then that one is touching another one, so that blueberry is not bad. It's the same thing with hair. So the more frizz that you allow, the longer you allow frizz to stay in your hair, the easier it is for the frizz to kind of latch on to the non-frizzy hair, and now that hair becomes frizzy over a period of time. So you definitely want to get rid of that when you first see it, unless you are like me and you kind of like that look. I'm one of those people, I just let it do what it does, you know what I mean? I just kind of let it go. Whatever it's going to do, it's going to do. I'm cool with it, and that's just the way I look at it. But I know a lot of people are really like bothered by that, and I completely get it. So, you know what I mean? So those are some of the things that you can do in order to stop the frizz. Other things as far as products, only product I use, again, is the Shea Puree. But for those of you who don't have it, people ask me about mousse sometimes. I've seen videos where it's worked for people. I haven't seen any update videos though, as far as that goes. So I don't know if it's something that works for the time being, but you know, over time, because my thought on mousse is that it's going to eventually cause it to over dry even more than it normally would. So I'm not too sure about mousse. You know, if you're going to use mousse, I would definitely use a non-alcoholic base mousse, because that kind of just seems like, I don't know how that will work over time. Because at first you're going to get that wet, curly, like water wave look, you know, that wet and wavy look. But if it has alcohol in it, it's going to dry it out, and it's going to dry it out quickly. So that's why I said I didn't really see the updates on those videos, so I can't really say if it lasted while using mousse. So if anything, maybe a leave-in conditioner or something like that, that you know won't necessarily just kind of strip the hair, because at the end of the day, you don't want to do that. And this hair is Kanekalon hair, which is known to be very soft, which is why I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's known to be soft, and this hair really is. It's not rough. There are some brands that have really cute curls, really, really cute curl definition, but the hair feels like it's just not, no. You trying to lay on your boo and lay your head on his chest, and he just scratched up all up and through here. You can't, This is it, you guys. 3 weeks. I mean, I don't know if it gets, you know, any better than this. And as it ages, again, I'm pleased. I love the way it looks. When you start to see frizz, if you do not want it to continue to frizz, make sure you just annihilate the frizz right then. Another tool you can use is the thinning shears, which I've showed you in several of my other videos. They look like regular shears with like a comb here and a comb here. And basically when you cut with the thinning shears, it doesn't cut length off, it cuts volume. So it decreases volume. That's what it's for, thinning shears. So if you want to kind of like go down the strands with your thinning shears, that also will give you the same effect as kind of the etching with your regular shears that I showed you. Oh, and one more thing as far as maintenance and upkeep. In the morning when you wake up, especially if you bonnet your hair, it's kind of like flat in the morning. So every morning, literally, you just kind of like dip your head and like separate every single morning, because once you stop doing that, it makes it easier for the pieces to stick together. You're kind of giving it that time to rub together and create friction, which creates the stickiness. And when they kind of stick together, they don't separate. They got UNITY, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need to have, but they got it, you know what I'm saying? It's their unity. In this case, they don't need to unify, okay? They just don't. We do. They don't. So you want to make sure that you separate every single morning, so you don't even give it that chance of doing that, okay? Those things will allow you to keep a flawless set for as long as you want to keep it. Now, I never keep a protective style in longer than 2.5, 3 months at the tops, because why? You want to give your natural tresses their TLC, okay? You never want to. The good thing about crochet braids is it allows you to get to your scalp, which is cool, but at the end of the day, sometimes you got to take this out and just, you got to rock with your hair for a while, you know, give it a week week and a half in between installs. Just love it up, love it up, love it up. Olive oils, conditioners, leave-ins, whatever cream you like, my Shea Puree, whatever, just love on it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you take your crochet set out and then you unravel your cornrows or your ponytails or your bands, however you are crocheting, your hair is gonna feel so good. Your hair's gonna be like, oof, girl. But other than that, you guys, this is how it is holding up. Let me let you. All right, you guys, this is what it is. If you have any questions, let me know. Now, I'm going to take a poll because I really want to know from those who have used this hair and from those who haven't, but you're kind of like basing your opinion off of just viewing tutorials. What are you feeling more? Because this is a tough one. This hair, the Jerry Curl Braid, or Water Wave, because they're very similar. Okay, Jerry Curl Braid or Water Wave. Which one do you prefer? I'm really excited to kind of see what you guys think, because they are so similar. Jerry Curl Braid or Water Wave. I really want to know what you guys think. If you do not have this hair at your local beauty supply store, hit me up, the number 4 hairporn@gmail.com. All this information is going to be in the description box. Okay, hit me up, just let me know, hey, don't have it at my local beauty supply store, I want to order through you. Cool, I'll shoot you out an invoice, we get it popping. No worries, okay? Because a lot of people don't have this hair in their local beauty supply store. So, yeah, that's it. That is it. Let me know if you have any questions. And in the meantime, I wish you all peace, love, and light. Bye.